Hi, Coordinator here. It's March 19th. I haven't done a video for quite some time on any of my tanks. So I figured for my subscribers, anybody subscribing to me, I would make a video. So this is my 25 gallon. Now this one's been running nice and steady and stable for a really long time. I think the last video I did maybe was on this Kessel light. I did an underwater video with my GoPro, and that was probably about the last time I made a video. It's my 10 gallon. This is basically just a shrimp tank. So if you look there, I have orange neocardinia shrimp in there, and plants. I just kind of cleaned this up a little bit the other day. Trimmed it back a bit. Got some of that fuzzy black algae in there. I cleaned a bunch of that out. It's still growing down there in the corner. This log or piece of wood was covered with it. So basically these are just my set it and forget it tanks. I feed them probably once every maybe 2 to 3 days. I don't get any really wicked algae growth or anything in these. So I just keep my little cleaners in here. Shrimp do awesome for this tank. They keep it nice and clean. I have one female beta hiding in here somewhere, and I have a male beta right here. This guy's pretty active all the time. Actually, he just likes to come over to the glass. He thinks I'm probably going to give him food. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just got home from work. I haven't done any videos for a long time. Another fish kind of waking up and jumping around. They're a bit spooked from me turning the lights on. I just wanted to turn the lights on so I could do a quick video of the tank. Now, in some of my older videos I had a 66 gallon tank that I had fully planted at one time. That tank is too scratched up because I have an idea. I wanted to do a salt tank, so I went out and bought this new Fluval Roma 240 liter. It's 63 gallon. So I have everything all set up here, ready to go. This is going to be my first stab at saltwater tanks, so I'm just trying to get all my eggs in one basket here. Let's go down here and see. Okay, we can't see anything. What I'm going to do is pull this bad boy out. This is the filter that came with it. This is a Fluval 406. I believe this tank's supposed to come with a 306, but for some reason I got a 406 in this kit when I bought it. It came with the heater, all the tubing. This is going to be my first tank that I have that's drilled and set up like this. So I'm actually really anxious. I got all the... I wish I had a light or a flashlight to show you guys, but I got all the plumbing and everything all ready to go for when I do this. I'm actually just a little too excited at the moment. I don't even like talking about this tank yet because I just want to set it up. But this is going to be my brand new 63 gallon. This Fluva Roma, like I said before. Comes with a LED lighting strip. I don't know if I can get it up in there. That's the strip right there. Now it's good for plants. You can plant at Aquarium, but I'm not going to be doing that. So I am going to use this glow, and this has got 2 T5 high output bulbs in it. I'm going to change them to actinic blue because I just got regular plant bulbs in there. So I got this ready to go. This tank I like because it's got a nice cover on it. I've always had my tanks open top. On the old 66 gallon, it came with a lid. It came with a T8 light in it though, so I ended up getting rid of it to somebody. I just gave it away, and then I hooked this guy up on it, and then ran it like that, open top with that light on it. Now because I can do the 2 halves like this, the other side. Shit. Sorry. Get this stuff out of the way. I got this half here that you can open up as well. So I was thinking of maybe mounting the light back there, because I'm going to set up the rock, from what I can figure anyway in my head, right around this area. I want to build it up to kind of cover that, and then maybe back there on the back side, so the light will be shining down on that, and that's eventually it's going to have corals and all that kind of good stuff. But like I said, I got a lot of learning to do with salt, so I'm just going to go low and slow at first with it. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked to get this started. So it's probably going to take me another 2.5, 3 weeks before I even get water in this. I got to get the sand, some live sand, some live rock, and yeah, we'll go from there and start off with just a couple fish, maybe a couple clowns, things like that. So I got all my equipment. I want to kind of clean up this mess here, this wiring mess maybe, and that's the only outlet I got right there that I'm kind of powering everything from. So I'm gonna put this in there, run all this stuff. I'm gonna take this stuff back into probably side this. This is the old stand for the 66 gallon. So I kept that. I figured I could put 2 tanks up on top of it, which it's worked out pretty well for me for these two. These are going to be my only 2 planted tanks. I like doing these. This tank right here with the Kessel light on it runs nice and stable. It says, you know, everything runs really good. Everything's beautiful. Always nice and beautiful in here. Got the baby tears growing like crazy. You got the baby tears growing up in here too. If you let baby tears go, they'll just grow wild like crazy. Jungle Val. I've got 1 Amazon sword plant there. I've got a Nubias hiding in the corner here in the low light area. I threw this piece of wood in here, secondary piece of wood, just something for the shrimp to feed on and play in, I guess. And there's one back there. I don't know if you can see it, but he's hanging around back in there. They like to hang out in there. Nothing seems to grow in this area too well, so I just kind of stuffed that wood there to kind of offset the tank a bit and give the shrimp something to clean. So it's not a very heavily stocked tank. I only have tetras, glow light tetras, and I forget one of these little black tetras, the stripe there. They don't really have their color on them right now because I just turned the light on. Everybody was sleeping, so they're not too happy with me right now. And that's about it for these. My main gig here that I'm going to do is do a salt tank with this guy, and I can't wait to get this started. Brand new tank, no scratches. I've learned my lesson on how to clean these things better on the inside, and yeah, I'm really excited to get everything going on this kit. So 240 liter, 63 gallon Fluval tank, made by Fluval. With the stand, I picked this guy up for $850 on the weekend, and I'm just stoked and excited and ready to get it started. But on this setup, I'm going to do it really nice. I'm going to mount all my hardware and plugs and stuff on the inside wall in here. And I got a bunch of space underneath there to use. There is enough space under there to do a refugium if I ever get a little bit more technical and stuff with it. Like I said, I'm going to start low and slow, a little bit of a low-tech salt tank, not too many fish, maybe 3 fish, and then go slow with corals, have cleaners. Like I said, I got a lot of learning to do. And there's my female beta, she's out now, hanging around back there. And it's going to kind of suck because after this video I'm going to turn the lights off. So if anybody was wondering what I was up to, I have a salt tank coming soon, and I'm going to be doing lots of updates and stuff with this. And I'm always going to have my 2 planet tanks. Take you over to my nano. Well, my nano tank doesn't have a light on it, but can't see anything in there anyway because it is just covered in algae. This thing has been running for probably about 3-4 years steady, if not more. Maybe 6 years now without ever doing a water change or anything on it. I've just been topping it off, and as of the last 5-6 months, it's just covered itself in algae, and I think, I don't know, maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, 2 years, 2.5 years, 2 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 years, it needs new substrate, it needs to be redone, so I'm going to pull this one apart. I know you guys can't see anything on it. I have previous videos on it. It's always been a really good running tank, and I'm just going to redo that one. It'll probably take me, I don't know, a couple hours or something to redo it. But yeah, for my planets I have these guys. I'm pretty happy with them. This 10 gallons always run really good for me. And this tank here that I picked up, it's a rimless. Ever since I put the Fluval 106 canister filter on it, this has just been an immaculate tank. Coupled with this for lighting, this Kessel. And I don't know if I can get the dials or my settings on there, but I've talked about it before. Kessel lighting, really good lights. I'm very happy with it. I want to buy a few more. Actually, eventually, maybe for this reef tank, when I do it, I'm going to run Kessels at some point later on. There will be a video in the future, so yeah, if everybody stays tuned, I'll be back in a couple weeks, and hopefully I'll have this one at least cycling, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, bye-bye.